What is the most important resource on Create? You might think it's andesite, or maybe copper, or even brass, but you will be wrong. The most important resource is kelp. No, really. How are you going to move items without crafting belts? Today, I set out to build the ultimate Kelp Factory, but do you think I'll do it without dying? Let's find out. We are going to build this a little bit away from everything else. Turns out I was building in my spawn chunks, and I really don't want to put a lot of stuff over there. So we'll get started by raising the floor. And while watching, keep this in mind. What parts of this factory can be improved? Drop your knowledge on the comments. And we are done! This is huge! I think we're going to need a lot of space for this farm. Huh? Looks like I built a mob farm. It's time to gear up. Here we go! A creeper! Die! No! Not the best start for this project. Now we'll craft a new item, the radial chassis. This works just like the linear chassis, but instead of gluing blocks in a line, it does it in a radius. It can attach up to 16 blocks, so I don't see why not just go all the way. Craft a lot of mechanical harvesters, because these will be the blocks that we'll use to cut down the kelp. This contraption is looking quite scary. I wonder what happens if we power it. Oh, I swear this is safe. Right now it is spinning super fast, but I think on the final build we'll make it slower. This is a great moment though to take our glass and try to measure how big this circle is. Seems like here. Oh, be careful, llama. Here. Ooh, good thing we're not using the mechanical saw because I will be dead. And the circle is marked. All I gotta do now is fill it in. But I think we'll stop this death machine. Safety first. It is done. This is where we'll plant the kelp, which means we have to actually go out one more block to place the walls. Now we fill all this with water. Wait, they got split. Well, that's too sad. And there it is. We got a big pool. Now we get some kelp, plant it on the bottom. And here we go. Some of them already started growing. As you can see, we put the bearing one block separated from the floor, so the harvesters will never break the actual kelp. I think I want to try powering this and see what happens. We'll go down around here. Whoa, this looks super cool. There's another shaft. What a wheel. Going that way. Oh, wow. And yes, this is working. Now all we need to do is find a way to bring all these items to the middle. But before we do it, there's something I need to confess. Like the noob I am, I was going to use water streams to transport the kelp to the other side. But then I came up with an idea. What if instead of water streams, we use belts? You see, when I was working in my cobblestone factory, I discovered that belts can pick up items from below. You can see it right here. So we can use belts to move all the kelp to the front. You can look at this, it's beautiful. And I think this will be faster than just making a big pool. And also way more compact. You see, the reason I left all this space on top of the harvester is that the kelp plants could grow and break the water streams at the top. So using this new system, we can probably make this way more compact. And I think I'll try it when we build the second module. Also, by the way, those kelp plants are not being broken. What's going on here? I think that this... Look at what? What will happen if we put the harvesters in the middle like this? It looks like the radial chassis is still gluing them together. Let's give it a try. Yes, this seems to work, and it also looks way cooler. Now all I have to do is keep connecting the belts, which by the way have collected a lot of kelp already. The belts have a disadvantage though, and it's that they have a limited length, so we'll have to divide them just like this. There is an easy way to transmit the rotation. We can do... Oh! There is an easy way to transmit the rotation from this belt to this one. All we have to do is place a shaft here and a shaft here and connect them like this, and this should work. All we have to do now is put belts on all these shafts. And there we go. All the belts are placed and they should all move together. I have no collection system yet, but I really want to see all this working. But I'm too lazy to connect anything. Let's try with the hand crank. If I put one here, this should work. Yes, take a look at that. All the kelp's jumping. But right now it's all going to the floor. In a very orderly line, I should say. I really can't decide what to do next. To add a collection system so we start storing all this kelp, or if I should build the other module on this side. I think I'm going to go with the second module. I really want to see how this will look, but thinner. And it's done. I managed to make this one way lower than this one, which probably means I have to rebuild all this. And also I just realized I forgot to plant the kelp over here. I lowered this side and also planted all the kelp. But I think that the next step necessarily needs to be putting a collection system in this. There we go. All the belts are connected, so just by moving one we should get the rest going. Do we want to send the items to the front, or do we want to send them underground? Going underground may be a little bit more compact, even though I have to dig. But thinking about it, seems like it's the best way. Or no, maybe not. I changed my mind. We'll extend this belt by one, place an iron bolt right here. I think we'll need to make them bigger. A funnel going to it, and 4 funnels going out. Place 12 campfires over this side. Yep, I miscalculated the platform again. I mean, in my defense, I didn't miscalculate. I just didn't know how big this was going to be. Now we'll get our encased fans. Place them right here. Not like that. Backwards, actually. Place shafts. A gearbox here. Connect everything. And connect the belts to the front like this. One more bolt for the output, which I'll try to place symmetrically in the middle. Make them all bigger. Place funnels. And there you have it. The smoking setup is done. All we have to do now is power it. But ever since I made these modules more compact, I've been wondering, could I stack another 2 on top? I think there is only one way to find out. Finally! It is done! It's not that hard to build this, but the worst part is by far placing all the belts. I was tempted to build another layer on top, but I think we'll be fine with this. All we have to do now is see exactly how we are going to power all this. Where do these guys keep coming from? Uh-oh. What? No! No! The create zombie! Pick up your gear, Bruno. Die! Give me back my goggles. As I was about to say, we probably want to power all these from below. And I'm thinking we can probably hide a water wheel under here. I'm first going to see exactly how to connect everything. How am I going to get down there? I had an idea. Like this. An engineer's life can be quite uncomfortable. Now we connect this with this with this, and the same on this side. I'm going to need more space down here. Now a gearbox here, and one here. And we connect everything. I'm out of shafts. There we go. Now all we need to do is power these shafts, and we'll be rotating all the bearings. But first, we need to see exactly how to do the belts. Also, I'm hoping that this works. I was banking on the fact that those belts will throw the items straight down and they will land on this belt. But that could easily fail. And fail it did, Bruno. Okay, I managed to connect everything over here, including the circuit that will speed up the belts that go at the top. What I think I'll do now is craft a large water wheel. This works just like a regular water wheel, but it spins at half the speed, even though it produces twice the stress units. So I should probably just dig here and place the water wheel, and it should start spinning. It's spinning backwards. We'll just do this, and now it's spinning the right way. All I have to do now is connect this to this and hope that everything's spinning the right way. Yes, just like that. Oh no, wait, that's spinning backwards. I think we can easily fix that by just adding a gearbox over here. But, oh, what? What is going on? They're bouncing back and forth, and none of them are getting down there. I could just leave this like this. It looks super cool. But I need to fix this, and I think I know a vanilla solution for it. I think I remember seeing a small snowy biome around here while exploring on stream. You'll never know when you'll need powder snow. Okay, I brought all the powder snow I could carry. Hopefully this will be enough, and hopefully it will work. Ah! Come on, Bruno, you got this. Yes, this seems to be working. No, it's not working. I don't know what to do. What if we put glass panes here? Yes, that seems to work. So I traveled all this way for nothing. All I had to do was this. I have to say, I was not expecting that. But everything seems to be working now. And all the kelp is going to this bolt, which is actually getting stuck here. And the bolt will get filled fast. So we need to bring the power from that water wheel all the way over here. Let me try my hand and see what I can do. All right, I connected everything. The fans are blowing, the belts are moving, and the kelp is getting smoked. Also, I don't know if you noticed, factories, but I had placed the fans one block up. Go back and check out in the video, you'll see what I mean. But now that this is done, we can say that the Kelp Factory is doing 100% of the things it's supposed to be doing. That means it's time to decorate. And just like the last time, I'm going to do this on a live stream on my Twitch channel. So I'll go do that and I'll show you the results. One stream later. We are back! And we made a lot of progress in the Kelp Factory build. We decided to go with a palette of spruce and andesite, and this create exclusive block which is called Beridium. And there's a lot. I think the green was a great fit for the kelp. Over here for the side, we decided to incorporate the tanks as part of the building. This was a suggestion by chat that I really liked, but it was quite a challenge to figure it out. I really like where this is going, so the idea is that we'll have a main building over here with half of the tanks coming out of each side. And we'll have a foundation of stone that we already outlined. Over here at the front, I want to have a separate building from the main factory and have the belts exposed with the smoke coming out. So I will go up through a stair over here and access the chests. But as you can see, this part is still not done. The back is still not done. And I have to fill the foundation. There is still a lot of work to be done here. So let's get right to it. We are back. And the Kelp Factory is complete. Starting with the tanks on the side, I actually made them look a little bit more sturdy using fences and some of those tough walls. I think they ended up looking quite nice, especially considering that this design was kind of random. I also added up there some slabs, and on the inside I placed a floor out of dried kelp with the occasional glowstone here and there. Let me see if I can spot one there, right there. It's actually sitting below the glass, so it looks kind of strange if you look at it like this. Just don't look at it like that. Over here on the side, we did some more of the same, and over here on the back. I think it's time to start talking about the foundation we added, also incorporating some dried kelp. Using this block was a suggestion by chat that we tried to incorporate over there on the walls of the building, but we didn't quite manage to make it fit in. But I still wanted to add it somewhere, and the foundation was a great place. And since we are here, I wanted to show you the back, which is kind of like the front, but of course you don't have a big gate over there. We added some designs in tough stairs, walls, and also some fences with fence gates over there at the top. I think it ended up looking quite nice. Going back to the front of the build, I decorated the entrance just like on the other builds. And here you can access the chests that are full of dried kelp. You may notice that we have a little door over here, and if we go through, you can make it to the belts that I actually wanted to leave exposed. I really like the smoke. And if you go over here, we added more dried kelp and a door that goes inside, but there's nothing over here. Maybe we can get it done on a stream. Finally, I wanted to show you some of the details we added over here with some azalea bushes, and also we placed moss. And if we go up, you can see that I added a roof over here on the building part, but I left some of the belts exposed. And look at that, you can see the kelp going in. And that is it. I really like how this build looks now, even though it was a little bit tough to figure it out. But the thing is, I don't know what to build next, so leave some ideas in the comments, because that is it for this episode of Create Made Easy. I also built a mega cobblestone factory that produces 7 different items. Check it out on this video. My name is Bruno and I am out. Goodbye.